edit themselves together, right?
Well, all right.
3 cheers for Stephen Phillips.
Y'all need to help Stephen Phillips out over there. Out the door and off the radio.
Here's Stephen Phillips.
All righty, folks. Good Thursday morning. Today is May Day, which is a pagan holiday. We tried our best to get the devil on, but we couldn't. But we got the next best thing. His sister, Cherie Raines, is with us. Good morning, Cherie. How are you?
Patrick, thanks for this.
Hey, you could have left. You know,
Man.
I should have ran.
Golly.
I tried to leave, but I got trapped.
and what's the message you have for Stephen?
We got a great day today. Yeah.
Shut up, Stephen.
How's your sister Kamala doing?
Are you talking to me? Are you really talking to me?
Are you talking to me?
That's right.
Are you talking to me?
Have you gained weight?
Are you talking? Yeah, I always gain weight.
Sure. So, Patrick, he's wearing these. What do you call those shoes?
Boots.
He's wearing.
Oh,
They're not.
boots.
Those are not boots. Those are those camel
They're
ankle
boots.
boot thing. They're ankle shoes
Cool.
with
Oh
shorts.
man,
He's a fashion accessorized today. I'm telling you.
is he wearing shorts too?
Yeah.
I think so. I can't tell his belly's hanging
Oh
down pretty far.
man,
Look right back, you see him
That's-
pretty legs
that's a picture you want to get rid of.
with a fedora.
I took my glasses off. It's helping.
There you
Yeah.
Yeah,
go.
okay.
You know,
All
you
right.
make fun of me gaining weight, but I don't complain to nobody because I have to get two seats on a plane or anything like that. But my face, it's all filled out. And I don't have any wrinkles.
No wrinkles. No, it looks like a tomato.
Yeah, we're gonna start calling you Puff Daddy.
Yeah. Puff Daddy.
I think Puff Daddy's in jail.
Oh, man.
that's
Is
right.
he really?
That's right.
Isn't that P. Diddy? Isn't that who Puff Daddy is?
Is that
Same
P.
guy?
Diddy and Puff Diddy the
Yeah,
same
he
guy?
kept changing his name. He was trying to hide from the law.
It
I
ain't
think.
working.
Yeah,
It ain't working. Y'all had a great, wonderful, positive show this morning.
we did the second half.
Y'all talking about that.
Well, I was trying to be Harry the first half, and it wasn't working out.
Oh, my Lord. Where is Harry? Does anybody know where Harry's at?
He's on
He's-
vacation, isn't he?
He's supposed to be on a ship someplace, I thought. but
He's been deported.
somebody told me he's down in Key West or something. I don't know.
He got deported, Stephen.
Y'all
Yeah.
talking about the trade schools where you go to trade school and after 5 years you make like $100,000.
Yeah.
4 years.
4 years be making $100,000.
Yeah.
Now I got a buddy of mine, Roger Reeves. You remember Roger Reeves? He went and got his plane
Yeah.
license. I think it took
Yeah.
6 months. He got his plane license. I mean, he'd make a one trip to Cuba down there. He'd bring $1.5 million.
Well, we're not encouraging the kids to smuggle drugs.
What is he smuggling out of
Drugs.
Cuba? Cigars?
$5 every time he drove down there
Yeah.
in 6 months.
Let's don't encourage the children to do that.
There was a movie about that, I remember.
Yeah. He's actually in Georgia right now. I hope he's going to come down. He's actually from South Georgia, and he's down there seeing all his folks. I hope he's going to come by North Georgia. Hopefully he will. I get to meet him.
You just astound me. The people
that?
that you admire.
I mean, he did his
Drug
time.
smugglers.
He went to 30 years in prison. I mean, he's really a good guy.
Yeah.
He's
That
just,
sounds like it. Right next to P. Diddy.
okay,
there.
okay. Let me ask you this question. Okay. 4 years of college, $100,000.
No, trade school. And
Trade school, $100,000. 6 months, getting your pilot's license, $1.5 million.
and then 30 years in prison. So let's
Well, at some point you got to stop.
well, you always stop when you go to prison. That usually
I-
stops you.
I asked him, I said, why? I mean, if you're making $1.5 million every time you pull, why did you just stop
It's
after a couple
called
of trips?
greed.
He said it's like being in the casino when you got the
Greed.
handle pulled down and the money just spitting out.
Isn't that one of the 7 deadly sins, Patrick? Greed.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Greed.
Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go. That's what
Well, it got him good. It got him good.
Gluttony, greed,
Yeah.
all
Hey,
those
listen,
keywords.
Listen. It ain't gluttony if you don't throw it up.
well, from the looks of you haven't done that.
There's
If you don't throw up,
there's a fried chicken eater if I ever heard one. Yeah.
fried chicken.
Yeah.
Have you
Mhm.
complained about any other restaurants that haven't bring you free food yet?
No.
I thought that was just awful.
I didn't do that. I didn't actually do that.
Somebody on the show said something about a particular restaurant, and
Yeah.
they started just bringing tons of food in for Steven.
And how lucky is it that it was KFC?
Well, I wasn't going to call him out, but
We love KFC.
yeah,
I ain't gonna lie to you. I love KFC.
yeah,
Yep.
he'll go buy that bucket of chicken and eat the whole thing.
Oh
Hey,
man,
speaking of eating, who's the guy that takes you over to the Copper Door, Stephen?
Russell Hedden.
Oh, okay. All
Yeah,
right.
Russell.
He takes you, or you just show up when he's there.
No. We're friends, and he does like his wife's birthday and stuff
Right.
like that. He rents the whole place out, and then he
Oh, that's
invites
nice.
all of her friends and stuff over. He pays the whole bill and everything.
That's nice.
And oh man,
It's a good
you ain't
restaurant.
kidding. And he goes all out. I mean, Russell's a good guy. I'm not kidding you. Twins Plumbing over there. It's his brother-in-law's that's got the plumbing.
Now, I want to. Are you saying this because he lets
No.
you come eat for free?
No.
I'm just
We're
asking.
friends, but we got
He
twins.
wants to
call it
continue to get an invite.
Exactly.
That's
what I
his
was
brother-in-law. He bought them 2 identical Ford trucks and give to him. I mean, how nice can he never bought me nothing, but I mean, I do get.
Well, he's bought you food,
yeah, and it's like what is it like $125 a person?
roughly, yeah.
Usually
Yeah.
about 50 or 60 people.
But I will say though, I mean, if I'm gonna go drop some money, I'll go there. That's a good restaurant. The
Oh,
service
Russell.
is impeccable.
They love him. over
Food's
there.
excellent. Yeah.
But Russell Head, big shout out to Russell, man. We love you. We love you, no doubt about it. Anyway, I guess we better get to a break. We got a lot to talk about. You want to talk about politics or religion today there?
I think we've already covered.
We can do both.
Yeah.
I'm gonna brand you on the break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How is the devil doing anyway? He winning right now, but he ain't going for long. What?
What?
No comment.
Yeah,
No
you're
comment.
going straight to HELL.
Yeah, that's right. Not me. Not me.
You better thank Rosato if you want to go to a break.
Oh, yeah, today we're going to take a break. All righty, we're back with you. If everybody's doing good, I have got to bring this up. I reckon if y'all seen where Tim Waltz says he was picked by Kamala Harris because he could code talk the white guys who watch football and fix trucks.
I thought the worst moment for that poor man was when he was acting like he was going hunting and he didn't even know how to load his own gun.
Oh,
So,
no, he could code talk white guys who
well,
fix trucks
maybe some of the white guys.
and watch football. Yeah.
I don't think he achieved his objective, did he?
Yeah, I know. That's what guys watching football and fixing trucks, they always want some prissy little old dude standing there saying, "Oh, don't get me greasy. Don't get grease on my shoes." Is he an idiot or what?
Yeah, he's an idiot. Yeah.
How do
But
you
I still agree with Package. We shouldn't be complaining about this stuff. We should be encouraging more of it.
Yeah, code talk. What is code talk for white guys that fix trucks?
I don't know. I think they talk about carburetors and shock absorbers.
You don't even know. You don't even know where a carburetor. They ain't even no carburetors left in the world. That shows how
There
much
are
a white
two.
guy. And old cars like I drive, but new
Exactly.
Real trucks, real cars. Yeah.
Trucks that real men work on.
Code talk. Yeah, okay.
Here's one for you. Deleted. Mine's been deleted.
I like that. Yeah, delete. Yeah, you got.
Oh, yeah, we got some comments up there, Mike. What do we got?
Oh, we got all kinds. Redneck.
You can't
Tampon
read.
Tim definitely. He's an idiot.
I'm sorry I asked.
How do you code talk? I'm a white guy that fixes trucks. I don't watch football, but I don't know the code. I'm out of the loop.
Yeah, you do. You do know the code.
What is
you use code words like runt.
That's redneck, man. That's redneck.
That's a code word. People understand that.
That truck's runt. That truck is runt.
Yeah.
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 I reckon.
And the other one is moron.
You can't even say it, you dang Yankee. Moron.
See?
Moron.
See? Only you can do the code.
Oh, I don't know, man. I mean, and Kamala Harris just give a big speech. Who even cares? I mean,
well, California probably.
Oh, California. Yeah.
California probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, this is something else. We're gonna get her on at 8:30, you said, right? What time is it? I don't even know what time it is. 20 after. Amazon. What do you think about having Made in America button on the Amazon site?
The site was made in America because
no, if you're gonna buy a product, it would have a product Made in America stamp on it.
Just for those products that are actually made in America, right?
Right.
What's wrong with that?
I think that's great. I don't think they're doing it. Are they doing it yet?
Were they gonna do it?
Well, I don't know. They're talking about
because
Who's
you got
they?
you
Who's
got to
they?
kind of remember that Amazon is kind of like worldwide.
Well, still, it could be like made in America. So
Well,
yeah,
Walmart
but then
years ago, Walmart advertised heavily, marketed that heavily that it was made in America, and then more and more you saw those little stickers just disappearing.
then Sam Walmart died, and the greedy
I knew
kids
him.
took over.
I knew him.
Oh.
Sam who?
Sam Walton. I met him 3 times.
No, it's Sam Walmart.
Yeah, Sam Walmart. That's good.
He was a very nice man.
He was Grandpa Walton.
Yeah, and he was like American.
He visited every store when he was live. He would visit every store and meet every single employee.
And he drove a beat up Ford truck with a carburetor on it.
He did the cheerleading right before they cut the ribbon and opened the doors.
Was he a cheerleader?
He done it. Give me a W.
Yeah, we'd have to
Give
throw
me
him up
an
in the
A.
air. and
That
catch
was what
him.
I was. I was a cheerleader. I was a guy. That was the thrower. The guy they throwed up in the air.
Yeah.
What?
That explains a lot.
Yeah, I was the thrower, man. I could do all that spinny stuff, and then they catch me on the way down.
Did
Thank
they
God.
catch you or just put a mat under
No,
you?
they caught me.
Hope for the
It's what-
best.
what-
No,
we call
those what are those things the fire station
big-
uses?
Like
The big blow up thing
trampoline?
No,
to
no,
catch
no.
you when you fall off a building.
We had what us Southern folks call a big bone gal out there. It caught me. Yeah, she's big boned. That was beautiful, man. Yeah,
More code talk there.
I would try it now, but I'm afraid I'd break a hip.
Did
at
you
my
wear
age.
the little skirt
Yeah,
and the little panties?
yeah. I had all that on.
More bounce to the ounce.
Yeah. Golly, man, they just jumping all over this, ain't they?
Well, she didn't get to hear you call me the devil in the
I
first
didn't. You're the
10
devil.
seconds of the show.
That is not nice.
Well, I'm just calling it like I see it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We couldn't get the devil on. It's like May Day, which is a pagan holiday, and we tried to get the devil, but he sent Cherie. So here we are.
Yeah. She's a lot cuter.
Have you seen the devil?
Yeah. Yes, we have.
That's not good. Yeah. Oh well.
So, Stephen, I just found out that Pat Malone does not live in the villages.
He does.
You said he lives in the villages.
He doesn't live in Ocala.
No. Mike, what you found out is you can't believe anything Steven says. Period.
The next
Just
thing you-
go with that.
He does. Who said that? That's fake news, man.
Maybe it was Harry.
Okay,
No,
you're
it
taking
was-
your information from Harry.
It was Steven.
Oh.
Yeah, he got it from Harry, so we all know where that comes at.
Yeah.
And I guess the next thing he's gonna tell me is when he was a young child, a young kid or young man, he never danced for the Chippendale dancers. I guess you're gonna tell me that next, right?
No, I never did do the Chippendale.
That's why you're at the villages. You're like the you're like the guy. Yeah, you're the guy at the villages.
I'll quit picking on Patrick. He lives in South Carolina. The villages are in Ocala, Florida.
He does
There you
not.
go.
He lives in the villages. I'm telling you. It's
How do you
gated.
know about the villages?
Everybody knows about the villages.
How many times you been there?
I ain't never been there, but one of these days I might end up there where old folks go, ain't it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, all the old people go to colluge for collusion.
They all ride around
Is
on
that-
their golf carts.
Is that what they're calling it nowadays? Collusion? Okay. You
I don't
should
even
call
think
it something else.
You should know you're there.
Uh-huh.
Oh well. All right, let's jump to a break. I don't even know what time it is. But
It's 8:25.
8:25, and y'all got something going on, don't you? Got something?
We're
going
going to talk about some stuff going on in Murphy. I got the lovely Miss Becca McNabb over here with the Murphy Business Association, and she's going to talk about the Spring Festival.
Can y'all
Yes.
code talk, white guys?
I can code talk.
You're
fun.
dang right.
Code talk. I need to learn what code talk is. I ain't been out of the loop. You know, you can do anything.
Stephen,
I
I tell you, you've been out
You
of the loop
just
your whole life.
Embrace it.
honestly.
Like
As long
you get
as you-
older, you're just not cool anymore.
you
It's
get the
okay. Just
lingo.
go with it.
If
Just
you-
go with it.
If you get the lingo, you can do anything. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's all.
If
you
you're
need.
having to look on Urban Dictionary to know
I'm
what the
looking.
lingo is, trust me, I have teenagers. Just stop while you're
Yeah.
ahead.
And they got all these.
You know what I'm saying?
All these syllables like
They'll be-
AOC.
Mid conversation, they'll say something and they'll stop and they're like, "Mom, that means such and such." I'm like,
Ah.
"Oh, okay. Thanks for the clarification."
It just makes it worse when you
Yeah,
try
it
to
does.
keep up.
I'm like, "Okay, thanks."
I'm got to the age I'm past, Becca. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm
I don't
getting
want to know
there.
the code anymore.
Ain't it great to be at the age where you don't care anymore?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, this is like the best thing. I wish I could have been like this when I was a kid.
Well, I told my granddaughter who was speaking code. I said, "You want something?"
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I want to know, when did you actually care, Stephen?
Well,
Come on. I mean, at what age?
When he
you
was
got me on that
when
one.
he was
I've
concerned.
known
dinner
you
would
for
be
a
on
long time. I don't remember the time that you cared.
He didn't say what he cared about. I think it was when he was concerned dinner would not be on time.
Oh, okay. Other than fried chicken, that's the only thing I know he
You've
cares
been in
about.
that you do you boo mentality for a while, huh?
Now, see, that's code talk. You do boo. What now?
You do you boo.
I
Do
don't
you
know
think-
that. What is that?
I'll explain during the break.
Oh, something you can't talk about on dang radio. We got kids listening. Yeah,
We got kids
They
participating.
should be in school.
Well, they are in school. It's like they homeschoolers. They turn on our show every morning for education.
Oh, God bless those children.
We want to thank Rose Auto for sponsoring this.
Please take us to a
Thursday
break,
show.
will you, Cherie?
All righty, we're back with you. I actually went on Chat GPT and asked what code talk is. I'm actually a code talker. I did not realize that. So I'm in the loop. She's a little cold natured. That's code talk for mechanics. She's a little cold. You know what that means? She's a little cold natured.
It's hard to get it started.
Yeah. See, she's a code talker too. Runs good for what it is.
It means it's a piece of junk that Stephen Phillips owns.
Just needs a little TLC.
Again, Stephen Phillips,
Come on. That's a nice rig. Where you going with that one?
not Stephen Phillips.
We found that one out in a field.
Oh, and I've
A barn
got
find.
guy.
A barn find.
I've got a guy. Yeah, I've got a guy. And this, hey, how about this one? This one come up. Hold my beer.
So
I guess
code
Tim
talk-
Waltz, he's got a guy. You know what I'm saying?
Is
Tim
code
Waltz, he's
talk
got a guy.
Redneck. Is it also?
I guess it would be.
Okay.
Yeah, but code talk for yep.
All right.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I've got a guy. I can hear Tim Waltz saying
That's
that.
the
Everybody look at
politically
him.
correct version of
Yeah.
redneck.
Oh, I've got a
okay.
guy. I know a guy. Everybody knows a guy that knows a guy that can get you in, but you don't never get in. Right?
Well, that's maybe
Speak
your
for
experience.
yourself.
I have gotten in.
Oh well. What are y'all doing here anyway?
Well, I ask. Well, thank you by the way for letting us come on and talk
Yes,
about
thank
this.
you.
But
Like
Becca,
I had a choice.
well, I am the devil's
We're
sister.
friendly but persistent.
Yeah, there
There's
you
nothing
go.
wrong with that.
Anyways, we got a big weekend coming up in Murphy. We got Friday night's art walk.
We kick off
First
with the,
first art walk.
Yep. So
of the
Murphy
season.
Art Center's Murphy Art Walk. It's the first Friday of the month, and it's from May through Christmas, so through December. So this is the first Friday. We're kicking it off with some fun things, and I think they actually might be. They'll have a little reveal at the Murphy Art Center. Have a fun new addition to downtown. So that's Friday night, and then Saturday we have the Murphy Spring Festival, and it is from 12 to 8 p.m. downtown Murphy. It's Valley River Avenue and Tennessee Street. And we actually, Cherie here, Peachtree Broadband Fiber is sponsoring the festival stage. So we have 8
Yay.
hours of free live music, and we have a little bit of everything.
We do.
So
We do. It's going to be a good day, and we're starting at noon.
starts at noon, goes till 8 p.m. So we have the Peachtree Broadband Fiber Festival stage. McNabb Properties sponsors the Beer and Wine Garden. And then we have over 100 different artists, craft vendors, kids carnival. So we have a free kids carnival. And then we also have to purchase, we have bounce houses, face painting, axe throwing.
Oh, excellent.
If you want to live dangerously, go ahead and try it.
Steven, you want to come throw axes with me?
At you.
With me. I get to throw first. No, that's I mean, this is getting bigger every year,
It
and you're
is.
trying to expand the stuff for kids to do, and
Yes.
the adulting thing. So if you want to go to the Beer and Wine Garden, you can buy a bracelet, get your mug, and you'll be able to
$5
select-
to get in. You do have to have your ID.
Have to
We're
have
a
your
legitimate
ID.
operation.
Oh,
So
no
yeah.
ID.
And is it cash? You need
You can do cash or credit card
okay, so
with
you're
that.
set up
So
for that now.
$5, you can do that, and you get a souvenir festival mug.
Mhm.
And you go in the beer garden, and that's where you can go to the different breweries and wineries. But then also you can walk anywhere in the festival area with your, as long as you have
So
your
long
mug
as
and
you
your
stay within
bracelet
the
on.
festival area, yes.
Yes. So, and it's Tennessee Street to Valley River Avenue. All the stores are still open, and there's no fee to enter the festival area. So if you want to just come in, go to one of the stores, check out a
Or
boutique,
one of the
and
restaurants, you're going to
then
have
go on
restaurants. All the
through. Yep.
restaurants will be open downtown. We've got some good
Yes.
restaurants
And
downtown.
yeah, so we have some, and some will be out on the sidewalk. They'll have seating on the sidewalk, and then we also have food trucks. Food trucks and are all going to be on Tennessee Street. near the beer garden and the live music. We'll have a bunch of arts and craft vendors on Tennessee Street, and they'll wrap around onto Valley River Avenue. And I'm excited. You know, a lot of times it's fun to go and look at the booths and everything and see what they have, but also it's fun just to watch them creating the artwork.
Mhm.
So we'll have artist demonstrations in front of the Arts Council and with Olive's Porch. They'll be right there at the
That'll
new
be good.
roundabout.
Well, y'all closed. I was over a couple of years ago, and y'all closed all the streets down.
Well, 2 of them.
Just 2.
Right.
Just 2.
And then the whole thing, it's really cool. And
Yes.
Yeah, and Cherie was over, and you can carry your mug around. So, you know, Cherie was over, she was hanging out at the beer garden. She had her mug. She fell down, broke her ankle, and never spilt any beer.
She's a professional.
I
To
am
be
not
fair,
kidding.
I wish I had broken my ankle that way. I really wish I had.
She's
at least
covered now. Yeah, she didn't spill
the
a
bad
drop.
thing, I'm going to tell this quick story. The bad thing is I fell down the stairs bringing tables out. And
Yeah,
and
bringing tables.
Becca's youngest child happened to be there when I fell, and it hurt terribly. Like
She
threw
learned
up.
some new code words.
Yeah.
I said some code words that I didn't even realize I had said.
She had to have been drunk
And
and
that
killed her.
poor little girl runs over to Lawrence McNabb, Becca's husband, and says, Daddy, I think Sherry's hurt real bad. And he said, what makes you say that? She said all the bad words.
Yeah.
And the bad thing is this 10-year-old child knew all the bad words,
Well,
I guess. I don't know. But yeah,
you
it was,
know,
that was
her
kind of-
daddy.
that
I
was
blame
kind of-
her daddy.
It's her daddy's fault.
Yeah,
Blame
clear.
him.
It's not
Blame
me.
him.
It's her daddy.
Hey, tell us about some of the bands that are going to be playing, though, Becca. I
Yes,
see you got
so-
a nice lineup.
We do. So Colton Blues starts at 12 p.m. at noon. He's country. Then at 1 o'clock, we have Troy Underwood, well known in the area, soul and R&B. 2 p.m., we have the Brasstown Morris
I'm
dancers.
glad they're back.
Everybody loves that. They'll have the band on stage, and then they actually dance out on the street.
In the
And
front.
so that's always a fun time. 2:45, we have Denise Moore and then some vintage jazz. And then at 4 p.m., we have Jambulance Band, and that's funk fusion. 5:15, Wanted. They have the 80s rock, a lot of cover bands and everything. So that'll be a lot of fun. And then 6:30 p.m., Dead Bread and the Loafers, and they're jam rock. A lot of
Kilmer
original, and then they
Boys
have
and-
some
yeah,
covers. Yep.
Yeah.
What's
they-
jam rock?
Well, come and find out.
Oh,
find
okay.
out.
See, I'm
6:30
not in the
p.m.
loop
is when
again.
they'll be there.
Those
See?
boys are that whole
They are very
band's some
talented.
really talented musicians. And I like, if nothing else, come downtown to the food trucks. There's going to be a lot of food trucks down
I'm
there.
excited. A lot of food trucks, and then just like festival food. So
Mhm.
we'll have cotton candy and kettle corn and all the
All the food that
things.
Steven eats.
All the things you don't want to log if you're
Is there any-
logging your
Is there any
food.
fried chicken.
Fried chicken, good for you.
So yeah, so we've got a list of that. And if you go to murphyspringfestival.com, you can find that has all the information
stuff.
about it.
All
So there's a link to where you can find the lineup of the music, all the breweries and wineries that will be there. And we have a list of all the vendors in the food trucks. So check it out. And then I will say Mother Nature is feeling a little sassy, and it's looking like
I
there
was
might be
worried about
some
the
rain. So we're watching it. So Saturday, 12 to 8 p.m. is our scheduled time. If it does rain it out for that day. Sunday, the next day, May 4th, same times, everything, 12 to 8 p.m. So you can go to church and then come straight to the festival
There you go.
afterwards.
Go to church and
win-win.
come hang out at the beer garden. I
Well,
can't wait.
now
It's down to 64% right now.
I know. See, I won't make that call until Friday afternoon with our board. So
Right.
stay tuned. Cross
This
your
is
fingers.
about every other year you cross this bridge. where it
Listen,
might
it's like a torrential
rain.
downpour usually the day before. I have a mild panic attack, and then it's sunny and
Beautiful.
a nice cool breeze, a little
Well, it's
overcast, and nobody
like the year
gets
that I
sunburned.
broke
Yeah.
my ankle.
Yeah.
It was raining that morning, and we were like, "What are we gonna do?" But
And
then it
then
cleared off.
The clouds
Yeah.
parted, and it was just ready for Springfest.
So it's going to be a big weekend over there in
Yes.
Murphy. Get over there and hang out. They're again the art walk Friday night, and they're doing a kids craft thing Friday night. I saw too, Friday
Yes.
4:30 or something like that. So plenty to do in Cherokee County this
Yes,
weekend.
a lot going on. All good
Hey,
things. So
Sherry, I have a request.
Yes.
Becca, I have a
Yes.
request of you. I
bring it.
think the next time you come over, you ought to bring your husband, because I think that would be an interesting conversation.
What?
Yeah, it would be real interesting for
Yeah.
about 30 seconds, maybe.
Why do you say that?
Listen.
I don't think Lawrence speaks the same man code that Steven speaks.
Yeah, but he speaks truth.
What are y'all talking about? I'm out
Yeah,
of the
he
loop
does.
again. I'm out of the loop.
That's all right, Stephen. This is code talk, not for you.
Only the cool kids know, Stephen.
Yeah,
Oh,
my
this-
apologies.
cool kid.
Yeah.
So what's the deal with your? Was he like a preacher or something?
No, he's not. But he will be at the beer garden. He'll be at the entrance to the beer and wine garden there at the spring festival. So a lot of fun. It's right outside our office. We've got a free photo booth. There's all kinds of
Oh,
stuff.
you did that again.
Yes,
Good.
and this year, for the mamas, you don't know about this, but for the mamas, we do have like a nursing station. So if you have little ones, and right there, it'll be in Simply Sweet
He
Baby
looks like
Boutique.
it could be nursing.
Well,
A nursing station?
it's code talk.
Oh,
You wouldn't
Don't ask, Stephen.
just
They're not
smile
going to tell you
away.
where it is.
Baby, smile away. Yeah.
But yeah, so when you go on the website, murphyspringfestival.com, you'll find all that information. But that we also have links to our social media. So you'll want to follow us. And we have a blog we put out every other week. There's a blog post and it just goes to your email inbox. And then that way we just keep you up to date on what's happening in Murphy and introduce you to some of the different business owners and everything, get to know the businesses. And we'll make that announcement for the spring festival if we will have to go to the rain date. That'll be Friday afternoon. So follow us on social media. It's Murphy Business Association on Facebook, and on Instagram it's at Where NC Begins.
There you go.
So now, what is this? What is this for? Is this a benefit or?
So it's to basically to bring people downtown to really kick off the summer, the festival season, and just come
Just
to visit.
like Andrews has the spring fling,
Yeah.
Right.
you know, that they
Showcase the
last
best of
weekend.
Cherokee County
Yeah,
and
it's just a
downtown Murphy.
festival for the county.
And you got a
So-
photo booth down there. You can come get your picture took with the Devil
Yeah.
Sister. Not everybody can do that.
Not everybody can. Only the lucky ones.
I believe there's some pictures of you and I floating around a few places.
Yeah.
From the airport.
We've had to censor those.
the airport. That sounded really bad after I said it. Yeah, it was at the airport, people.
Hey, is that thing still going on? We didn't.
Oh, so I'm glad you mentioned that. I'm actually meeting with the boys next week to discuss. We're going to put it off until next year because there was so much booked this fall that we couldn't get a weekend in October, and we kept pushing it further and further back. And we're just concerned if we do it too late in November, it'll be too close to the holidays and the weather will be bad. So
That's when we celebrate my birthday month.
that's right. We
Well, happy
can't do
birthday.
anything else.
I
But
celebrate the whole month,
What month is it?
November.
How old you gonna be?
Shh, I can't tell you.
Oh, sorry.
See, I go high. I'm like, I'll be 65. And then people are like, dang, you look good for your age. All these people are saying they're 29. I go way high. And then they're like, oh,
dang, girl, you've been to setting
what's your
plastic surgery.
secret? I'm like, I can't tell.
All
It's
right.
my method.
I guess we need to get to break. All these folks on the YouTube, they're talking about casseroles. I'm about to starve to death here. I missed it, but I hear
Are you reading the food blog again?
Yeah,
What are you reading?
somebody's cooking a casserole. So.
Listen, I grew up in the Midwest. You gotta love a good casserole.
Now, where's the Midwest at?
I grew up in Ohio.
She's one of those Yankees
Oh,
you're always
that's
talking
Yankee.
about.
Now listen. I have this. My husband calls me a Yankee, and he still won't let me make sweet tea in the house
No.
because I'm from up north. But I am not a Yankee. I'm Midwestern.
Oh.
There's a difference.
Oh, okay. Midwestern. I got it. Well, I'm
It's code talk.
yeah. Where's your husband?
Farmer's daughter.
He's from Hawassi Dam.
Oh, okay. My Wassy Dam. There you go.
Yep.
I don't know. I don't know why we want him on the show, but I'm all for it. We get him on here. What's his name?
Lawrence McNabb.
Lawrence. Okay.
There's a bunch of
Lawrence.
McNabs over there.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a bunch of McNabs up here. Yep.
They're
Yep,
probably all related, I imagine. Aren't they?
We're all
that's
kin.
In some way or another,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
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 So, oh well. All right, folks. We got to get to a quick break. If that's all right, there, everybody. We get on the other side. We'll be right back. All righty, we're back with you. If everybody's doing good. We got all our commercials in yet or not? I got lost.
I think we got them all, Stephen.
Oh, we got them all. Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
I talked to her
For
about her
now.
husband. I reckon he's political, but he don't know who Cat Turd is, so I don't know.
Well, I don't know.
If you don't know who Cat Turd is, you don't know nothing about politics.
I'm blissfully unaware.
I reckon the Michigan governor's in hot water, man. She's in hot water because she give Trump a hug on TV, and they seen it. Boy, the Dems are mad about that. Whoa, they're saying this is going to cost you the 2028 election. I think Trump ought to go around and start hugging all them Democrat governors. What do you think?
Yeah.
Well,
like
matter
that,
about
like that. That's going to cost him the 2026 election. Yeah,
Well,
right.
who's the Michigan? I don't know who the governor is.
I don't got a clue either, but I don't even care. But she's
Kathy Horschel.
Horschel.
People
Horschel.
have a short
No,
memory.
no,
They get
no.
all fired up
Whitmire.
about things,
Whitmire.
and 5 minutes later, they're mad about something else.
Whitmire.
Whitmire.
Whitmer.
Yeah.
Well, she hugged Trump on TV, and everybody's like, "You're done. I ain't never vote for you again. I hate you."
She's after federal money or something, isn't she?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, whatever it takes. You know how them Dems are.
Maybe they're afraid a little common sense will rub off.
No.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna happen. We've tried forever with Pat, and it ain't working, man. It ain't working. Yeah, still. Yeah.
Now I'll go down that road with you on Harry, but Pat has got common sense. He is actually the only level-headed voice on this show sometimes.
I was going to say, one might argue he is the one with common sense.
Hey, that
As you're
shows you what
talking
we're
in
dealing with
code.
today, y'all.
See?
See what we're dealing with today. He's a polygamist.
Tell me the definition of that real quick first, and then I'll believe you.
We don't
If
believe
you know
nothing.
what that word
He don't
is.
believe nothing.
A polygamist is the
Yeah.
You don't believe nothing.
Becca, remind me to tell you the story about the word strumpet and Stephen when we're off the air. Okay.
I'm afraid to know.
Oh well.
Or we used to do word of the day on the show. I would come up with a
Was
word.
it so he could
and
learn
he
new
had
words?
to define it and use it in a sentence.
Yeah.
After we used the strumpet word, that game was no longer played on this show.
We've got a lot of stuff kicked off here. Oh well. Just go where you can go. I
So-
reckon now what?
Did they finally come to? I was overheard part of it. I don't know if I caught it all. That Ukraine and the U.S. have finally signed a deal
Hey,
on the rare earth.
This is
right?
big. This is big. U.S. and Ukraine finalizes long delayed mineral rights deal. So we've got the mineral rights in Ukraine, according to what I'm reading. Are you reading the same thing?
I just
Pat?
heard part
But
of it.
are the people going to be safe
What?
in
now?
that?
Well, I think the
Shouldn't
theory,
that be the
I think
priority?
the theory is, Becca, that if the
the
United
war?
States has people in Ukraine, that Russia wouldn't dare.
So then the people are protected.
Right. I think that's
That
the,
should be
that's
that should be the
theory.
goal.
That's the theory.
Well, here's the problem with Ukraine, though. I mean, you got all them corrupt politicians over there. Like, what's that dude's name? That was
Just over there.
what's his name?
I feel like they're everywhere.
They're pretty much everywhere.
Well, he's getting all that money and sending it back to the Biden administration and all them folks. They don't want to give that up. That's the whole problem right there.
You talking about Zelensky?
Well, Zelensky, yeah, he needs to go. He's a bad dude. And everybody's like, oh, he's so great. He's so wonderful. I mean, he's buying like yachts and everything with the money. And yeah. So
I haven't seen that.
well, you don't follow cat turn.
No, nobody has seen it except Steven. It's sort of like a
Well,
secret.
Can you source this information
I mean,
at
I'm a-
something
Yeah.
other than cat turd?
Yes, yeah. Thank you.
What
Can-
else? do
you would need at least 2 to 3 sources technically.
I
Well,
mean-
if it's not on CNN, it's
No, but you can do the same thing as they're doing and get on here and say just about anything
Oh, well, let me ask you
without
something.
any evidence, and somebody's going to get fired up about
Oh,
it
whoa,
and
whoa,
believe
whoa.
it's true.
whoa.
I'm just asking,
Whoa,
where's
whoa,
the
whoa.
evidence of this
Marco
yacht?
Rubio, Marco Rubio, where's this at? Marco Rubio. Did y'all see
Marco.
that? Marco Rubio, did y'all see that? He had revealed that that the Biden administration had a Department of State whose job was to censor Americans. Did y'all see that?
I heard him talking about
Censor
that. in the-
Americans, especially conservative and Trump. That has been exposed. So now we know the truth will come out because they're getting rid of that
Well,
department.
I'd be curious to see the evidence. I really would. I'm not denying it. It could be true. I have no deniability on that. But I also feel like a lot of these people that are around the president are just acting like cheerleaders, and I'm just a little tired of that.
I'm going to tell you something. I think the first 100 days of President Trump's term, he has done more, and that has been proven than any president
Oh, I
in
agree.
history.
I agree.
Wait a minute. What do you
people-
mean
Whoa.
it's been proven? What's been proven? What's the
Look
measure?
around you, man. Look around.
What's the measure, Stephen?
Look around.
What's the data point?
Okay. How many people are coming across the border right now?
Okay,
since
so
we're not
he's
on the
made
border, we
he's
don't know
made
that.
tremendous progress with immigration.
But I agree with you.
How
on that.
many people are investing in America right now?
How many people is he saying are investing, or have we seen?
No, they're
invest?
coming to. They're definitely doing it. We just
There,
got to deal with
there
you.
are a lot of people talking about investing, but I haven't seen any, checks cashed yet.
Okay, well, how about this Ukraine deal? We just got this thing worked out. How about that? Did Biden administration and the Democrats do anything with that?
That's not a done deal. That's one of those frameworks. They haven't signed anything
Yeah,
yet.
it's coming. It's coming. Did Biden do anything but just send money over there where they can send it back to him?
Wait a minute. It's
I'm
not.
asking you.
It's not about Biden.
Biden got us in this
You
mess.
said
No,
that
the
the
Russians-
president has
Actually-
done more in
Yeah.
100 days than any
Russia-
president in history.
We did not do that. You can't blame our country for that.
Well, they were talking about putting Ukraine into the United Nations. I think that's what sparked this off.
No, NATO.
NATO.
NATO. But I think that was after invasion.
Yeah, that was
no,
after.
that was all to do together. It was all together. So
It was after they lost the Crimean Peninsula.
Correct.
And everybody's like, "Oh, Trump and Putin, they're buddies. They're buddies. They're buddies." That's so far off. It ain't even.
Oh, I'm not saying that's truth, and I'm also not really in support.
Wait a minute. He claimed to be a buddy. What do you mean it's far off? Trump himself claimed to be.
Yeah, it was in the
Zelensky's
dossier,
buddy.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Putin's buddy.
How much money did we spend on that? And Doge. Oh, I hate Doge. They're telling everything.
Well, I have to admit, I'm not a big supporter of continuing to send money to a never-ending war. I don't see how we can afford to continue to do it. I feel terrible for the Ukrainian people, but I think the Ukrainian leadership has been so corrupt in the past.
They are beyond corrupt.
That there's no telling what the money is actually getting used for. I would be more in support of human resources to the people themselves, but this war has to be ended. It has to be ended.
I just think if you have to send money to countries to prop them up, they shouldn't be a country. It's like, just do away with them.
Well, that's what Russia's trying to do.
And then here's the thing. Okay, so we get this mineral rights thing deal done. Okay, Pat, we get this mineral rights.
Yep.
So
Okay.
Then all these minerals you're talking about in Canada, we really don't need them anymore because we
Or
got
China.
them. We got them now.
So this is the way we drop gracefully the 51st state, huh?
Yeah, let's get rid of them.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
done. We'll have-
Canada's never going to go.
You're starting to think exactly like the president.
I'm like, well, hey, we got it over here.
I can say anything I want because tomorrow I can change the story and no one will call me out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, why fool with if they're going to be like they are? If they're all liberal. and
This
all
show's
that
gone
kind of
very
stuff.
negative.
It has.
It's not.
It
It's
has.
positive. This is a positive thing for us because
We went from festivals and fun to
You're kind of being a fun sucker right now, Stephen. I would like to go back to talking about the Spring Festival
That was
and live
cool.
music and the beer garden and arts
Please-
and crafts
please
and all
do.
the happy things.
Especially tell us more about the beer garden.
Yes. Well, you
How
keep
many-
hanging out with Stephen,
actually-
you're going to need a cold beer.
How many breweries did y'all get this year?
Oh, that is a great question. If
I'm
you
just-
go
sorry.
to
Put you on the
so I have a
spot.
link to that. And I know
There's quite
there
a few, though.
we have a few different wineries and then there are like more than 5 breweries. So from
Good
like
deal.
they're all like Western North Carolina breweries, wineries, plenty to entertain you. You can kind of taste around Western North Carolina in one
we got
happy spot.
breweries right here. We don't need none of that from Canada. We don't need nothing from Canada,
That's right.
right?
Is that what we the Molson
Except,
Gold?
like,
what
do
was
they
it?
sometimes get bacon? Because I like bacon.
We
I
got
would like
bacon.
to keep the bacon.
We got bacon.
Not Canadian.
Enough.
Do we have enough?
Oh my Lord! Yeah, we got.
You should
plenty of
never
bacon.
run out of
What
bacon.
about Crown? Isn't Crown from
Canadian Club.
Canada?
We don't
Yeah,
need
Crown.
Yeah.
We got Granddaddy Mims.
That's true.
There you go.
Yeah, I got it solved. Y'all just leave it to me. I'll straighten this word out.
Thank God it won't shut down the Jameson, although he's tariff in Ireland too, right? Is he not?
Not
You
if
keep
you
talking
not
about
if you have a
fantastic
dual
things. Start
citizenship.
doing that again.
Sorry,
Bob
I was worried about Patrick's supply.
We're all right. We're
Bob
good.
said the
He's
cat turd
stockpiled.
lives in Witchahatchee. How do you say that? Witchahatchee, Florida, which is a phone booth. Witchahatchee, how you say that? Witchahatchee.
It's good. It's good fishing down there, though, isn't it?
I know where Steenahatchee's
It sounds like that person's not a big supporter of cat turd.
Oh, Bob M. He's like borderline. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's borderline.
Is that
Is that code?
Yeah, that means Bob M has got common sense too.
That's what it means.
I'm glad you explained that, Patrick.
We
Yeah,
think Bob M. is actually Harry Vaughn.
Is he?
We don't know for sure.
You don't know. Anybody who disagrees,
You know, Stephen, you say ugly things about people, but that takes the cake.
Which part?
Bob M is Harry.
Well, Packy's the one that said it.
No, you just said it.
Well, I just I was like,
Yeah.
I was sharing it on my post.
I bet this
If
has
you're
been
going to say it, you have to own it.
I forgot.
No.
You were just saying it, right?
I don't care.
That's all you were doing was just saying it.
Well, thank God we got 1 minute left of the show.
Yes.
I know one thing. Mike Z needs to learn which finger to hold up when he says one.
Has this been a hard week for you, Stephen? You don't have Packy here to prop you up and
Oh,
support
it's been
you.
great, man. It's
You
been
got-
great. Yeah.
It's
Hey,
going to be even better this
hey,
weekend. when you
Stephen,
go to
before we go, we got to warn people that tomorrow is Customer Appreciation Day at United Community Bank.
Oh, there you go.
So
And we got-
there'll be a little traffic jams around all the bank locations.
3 hot dogs.
And Congressman Andrew Clyde's going to be on tomorrow, so get your geared up and ready for that. So ain't it tomorrow, Andrew Clyde?
I thought tomorrow was Bo
Bo
Hatchet.
No, he was last week. He didn't call in.
Oh, okay. All right.
So we,
Patrick, are you relying on Stephen's memory?
It's his
My
show.
God.
and y'all just think about this now. Marjorie Taylor Greene could be running for the Senate.
Or you could be at Murphy Spring Festival Saturday.
That's right.
Oh, there
So
you
go to murphyspringfestival.com. Check it out.
I love persistent people.
Thank you.
All right, we'll see y'all in the morning, bright and early. Y'all be good. Thank y'all girls for coming in. All right, tell Satan I said hello.